Just a little more information on the old Chevy II. Here's a picture of it with its owners. Brand new in 1964. My dad's cousins. They come from a long line of Chevy cars. Their dad had this 47. Prior to that, he had a 27. Anyway, enjoy the video. Give it a thumbs up.
The problem with this is that application on the brake pedal I did, and nothing happened. I would have pumped some air into the system, which means it's going to have to be bled, which is rather hard to do by yourself. So I will have to enlist a helper or two. But for now, we'll let this thing sit, and I'll keep an eye on the system. I can use the parking brake to get it back in the shed. That's a weird setup. Yeah, there's bubbles of air coming up out of there now. It's bleeding itself. You should be so lucky. Yeah, maybe watch it for a bit, see what happens. I'm stepping on the pedal carefully, and you probably won't see it on camera, because I can hardly see it. There's a little burst of fluid every time I release the pedal, so, and the pedal's got pressure, so that may be a good sign. I think she's got room for a little drink of brake fluid. Gotta leave room for that funny looking expansion cap to fit in. Try the pedal for feel. Feels 100% normal. Well, see if it moves and stops. Good old Rochester carburetor. I should have recorded some of the horrors of that Holly that I was working with half an hour ago. Those international trucks for those Holly 1 barrels, they are just a nightmare. I've got 3 of them here. Between them I got one carburetor that works worth anything. Okay, we're gonna try the brakes. Step on them. Oh, locked me up good. Alright, we're gonna call that fixed. Leave it in first gear. It can't roll away. Okay, from now on we're going to be watching this system pretty close for obvious signs of fluid leakage. I'll let it sit for a bit and get back to what I was doing here. You got lots of these miserable little devils. Wood ticks, ear ticks, I don't know what you call them, but it's not uncommon to have one stuck onto you. One or more. I have a pair of pliers handy, or a nail clipper, and we'll slice them up. Anyway, it's a few hours later. Brake fluid level in the master cylinder still looks good. So we got 81,599.6 miles on it. Not bad for a 1964 model. little road test. See if the brakes hold up. Oh, it's going to be fun seeing through that windshield. Trying to. Dirty, it almost looks like my field is blowing in the wind. Unbelievable. Okay, before we get to the end of the driveway, I want to be very sure we have working brakes. Oh, just turned 81,600. Try the brakes. Very good. Perfectly normal. No sponginess. Pedal high. Well, I really don't know what happened to all the fluid. Obviously it all leaked out over time. Well, we're getting there. I've done the initial cleanup. This is the stuff you want to use. Good old Turtle Zip Wax. I've had that container since the 1980s, I think, and it's finally empty. Anyway, back to work here.